about if we news. So then they can we never channel this one. Make sure so we subscribe my and I like you know share my for and and then your most Counsellor Lutterodt and the summer community abetuda. The first Salinko and actor Salinko. Who know actor Salinko? Mbekaya Nancy or the two just or name on Axan area a jawari and a you on the chassis and the jawari. Now we na Counsellor Lutterodt I can't send back community after so the future a better to be a bit TV. See me check Counsellor Lutterodt future in bra. Future the man Salinko me o shamba ya ba your own ya that one so na special subscribe na like the channel. I'm not for a second. I feel something news. No shame the university.
Yeah, some days I just saw you be an or college. Yeah. Or charming colleagues and Abba. Nameba. But I can't ask any other question. I'm coming to China soon. I would the another year care about Salinko issue. No, Mitiova. Who are to be able to be a Oh, here for 2 years. Oh, here for 2 because in the first place, no, I don't think, sir, the movement of Salinko wife not out of his life is a surprise to Salinko. If you have to know, like any surprise. Any surprise. No. Or you're aware. Any surprise. Maybe we're not aware, say that. And yes, so you're aware, but I want to say, sir, only about it. Na obano etu anamumbi ebe ma warijaya ba unim. And I don't think Salinko will tell us that he never knew of any sign.
Also, obano is why fed up.
So no woman will just be fed up.
There's something.
There's something, and like they keep telling us, they don't want us to know, but they forget that they are public people. So their affairs are our affairs. Their success are our success. Their low moments are our low moments, and their happy moments are our happy moments. So we'll discuss them.
We are celeba, we
and you saw we are celeba. You have a public, you have a particular group of people called the public court of opinion, who determines, in quotes, the way you should behave against the way you are behaving. Okay. They see you as their idol. Me ko baby na. Me imagine say hadi amamba dey chale a cool place obi ehun otu oto nsu ba ko edi weduane mba ya na we trust mba ko abaye ono enyo no mo nyina yiye mu tie. So it puts you in a particular fix to know say everybody is looking at you both for the bad and the good. So Salinko or the wife e ko baby that is his choice. What do I say? Me wife na am dey bia, but she's grown to a stage introducing her is not important to her. Because public introduction of your spouse leads to a lot of confusion. Because I said the biggest problem my wife faced was Ghana. I said, oh, Baba surprising me my birthday. I only obia a year back. And he told them specifically, say, for her, she doesn't want to come on TV. And they agree the team no year behind the scenes say, oh, Madam Mumba. But the next time she saw herself speaking because they wanted that soundbite from her. But she didn't know. And anytime you go and see on YouTube and come and tell her about it, she feels bad about that thing that happened. But there's nothing I can do. I cannot fight the people. And we move on with life. But it's a lesson to her. Say, man, you are so surprising me beyond studio. So you attempt here, the people will bring you out. Definitely. And once you don't want to be known, your husband to be known, I'm the one who is out there. So let me enjoy my space. Or baby, on Tisanya Manasino. That's what Tiawadiasi ba on sick our dear Nasi.
Yeah.
Was all Tiawadia Nasina ni Paba and I know you are and a baby beer or fighting money, be only Nyansa Wadim. Like at the Panama, now I in a BB and I fight you for Japan. No, you don't have sense. As a matter of fact, you don't have sense. Yes, you don't have sense. No, it's just a straight. It's not like and your dog. And then you Jimmy na nyansa. You don't have sense.
Be defending.
No, that's not defense. And any man who does that on your behalf will constantly do that to you very soon. Any man who does that on your behalf very soon will do that to you.
What goes around comes around.
What you saying? Salinko and Como Quiet Naya can be a Canadian. The woman has not spoken. And I pray that she won't speak.
Oh, I'm making comments, boy. I'm single.
I pray I'm single and free is a statement that whoever knows what the history of the story might be will understand I'm single and I'm free.
Okay.
Do you understand? There have been scenes, there have been orchestrations, there have been events that has unfolded in front of some people, and everybody sees her. She's at a place that maybe she's too happy, or she's less happy, or she wants to walk away.
Okay.
Salinko ne car say, Obana say, I am.
Fed up.
That's a word. Or see, call ni papa ho. Ni papa also car say, then.
I'm fed up.
So people can be fed up. And there are too many women listening to me today that you are fed up in marriage. Let me encourage you. Don't wait because you are married to a particular Salinko. Move now.
Okay.
Or maybe I will tell me why you're fed up. Men train because you are married to a particular Salinko.
So you're fed up.
If my wife thinks she's fed up, she came from a family. Leave. And when you leave, learn to comport yourself and advertise your singleness and make sure you are living well. That somebody else, Debbie, go and advertise your singleness and let somebody who has an appetite for you come for you. That is the most important thing. What does it?
And now I'm coming up. Bamaswa yebedi. Also what you want so FM ya babo. Counsellor wa ha. Babo madiana wabwa yenya bay ade amaye. Na say na tie. Me kan potokasa. O say I'm a 28-year-old nurse married to a teacher who is 31 now. I feel my life is now shattered. In my life, I never imagined marrying a man with a bald head. It is a quality I don't like seeing. From childhood, I hated bald-headed men with passion. But now, life has become unfair to me. 6 years after getting married, my husband has started losing hair. It started as a joke last year. A small spot at the back, which had now become so visible for everyone to see. I am so annoyed with that man. I am so annoyed with this man to the extent that I now refuse to meet with him in bed. Worse, I feel embarrassed and very uncomfortable when he visits me at my place of work. I am thinking of leaving him. I can't bear the shame of being with a bald-headed husband. Please advise. 11 minutes after 5. Counsellor Lutterodt, the ball is in your court.
Yeah, what we don't check now.
Who can cream microphone yanka?
The question is, about what be in fear 28 or yet nurse in here, or teacher near 31 years. And they who say Nabra Bonasi because ni quite blame no on Pebema and a pamper mapa. And a pamper mapa. I have quabble. And it's why I saw one of the was one worry did that. No, you. What are you 6 years down the line? No, who say you couldn't know our no. Na pamper masha say tutu. We not that. As I go, we are such as a car neck.
What bedroom are they?
I don't want to know one year conocra, my baby. I told you, yes, I said that before Granny or one of them and one pursue the wound.
Not quite though.
To see our check is under my way now, Ninquara blame of fire, and then I bet you number of Bossuma or some printing. Counsellor was so young, or pursue a film because and in Wasana Doss, it sounds a new pump, Luca.
Wow. After crying, so
now, Counsellor, as I know, a pump.
The kind of menchia it for near for Emma Munina.
But away, I say will be sorry. And yes, I will be sorry.
Say what I said, but look at the wolf.
Yes, I'll patch away.
I'm in patcho. Will be back, will be carrying what you might.
But no crow when he said, what besides Sam said, Obi, also Obia Ewo, dear, your friend said, a comma swad dear. And Obia would dear, any chiwa dear.
Yeah.
Nipa da se ni bia wo di chiwa de Yewo busue chiwade, yewo bronu chiwade, yewo kuro chiwade, yewo man chiwade, yewo asore chiwade. Ene wo de yenyi a adane ye chiwade. All I say. Na wo hia we chiwade a eyi odo tema entiase efi abrabo. If you find yourself with or at a place or with a thing that you never ever wanted to be close to, you wish that the earth will vanish for you to enter.
Yeah.
So I believe that this young chap, the woman in professional status, against the guy's profession and who the guy is, also one of the qualities are not on pay. So they are on pay and wakushia. And our day 6 years down the line.
That's what she and
Not so she are not empire. But unfortunately for her, as a nurse, no, as a nurse, no. If she says this, then she's daft. Not dream of form in medical science. And you drew poor self. Because the yesuya ye bebre no my so bia the thing be pan. The line will always be there. Number 2, it's a genetic thing. 95% of treatment that people say a genetic. I say ye busuya ade. And to bia ni trimu pan. Wo ye den oba o be ma o ebeba. Etu hwe wase ba moma. Na se na nanim tie na constantly no wire sakora na nya design.
And then you
And you say when you know penny, only is on penny. And no Emma. The son say genetic things. Yeah. But se we be mo bi nya kumayali amani buefu. E bi na anu aka se we de me ya no. Me mo bi nka se flimsy. E ni yawa de. To the extent so see untumi ne nda.
untumi ne nna. Nyamu kra ne kon no.
Yeah, I mean,
ade so be hwe nipa na nimans.
Don't do light. Now you I get the ordinance have furniture.
Somebody focus so.
That be feelings.
That go so be enu.
I feel Counsellor to aswa.
Enti won say na man kan na ye nimpo so ne yenda ye so ye tim.
Ah oh, I'm suffer your team.
I feel papa.
Feeling as feeling one.
Okay. Adepa na ka say
as I don't say Counsellor.
Debi adepa na ka say feel wo me boa.
Aye.
Na we share adepa na say feeling woman na say feeling woman pa. E say bad impema gro ho nkomodi.
Yes.
Na one tia adepa na say anko yi am.
Yes sex.
What's it?
Actually na yes sex.
Adepa fituti suko ana say it is an example of impema gro. So etefo me chira
So that
okay, what you super for kasa ni twi hu den.
Succulent.
Twetwe bra me ho. Sa na e frɛ.
You jaw so well but capture.
But any madam fu bi o wa US ka say we nya asem kase bia na oba no to wigi ma beba.
E bia bo mo ye.
Clarice onya wigi we nya ntokwa. But yen kasa obi ni bi asem Clarice you don't know obi ni bi asem ne ye kan.
Onya we.
Awade na owuram we na say enye boni mba bebre nso a omanya cancer eni nwin kra embema na ebre wa awade ase obefie anwumre a obi ehu ade pase kama na otu ni wiga ase no na ema bema na oda ho no na ye ntisi ampapa ase obampo no mpe ball head
Ande baba.
esa de pa fine say ati we ye wura de igu wa wo ho
Ball head na tutu a.
me che o obebu serious o
Onya de
obi mama so nyina awe down to zero mo wana we enyi nyawe. So the American said this girl has an issue and we have to find a way to help her solve the issue. The first thing is that the nibri semne say abrantia na oneni share o qualities ope. But unfortunately, I did back on no pekra or be maybe I say Bema eti epa. And a guy need to say or sit is a gro.
That's a gro.
Not just say from the beginning, they started discussing it. Hey, you're losing your hair. I hope you not be bald head like what I don't like. You have to find somebody who will stop that. Oh no, what so bald head is this? What is going on with you? The boy head is no good. What is happening? Let's say agrobi ba ma yedi agrobi aba nipa air phone. All of a sudden, agrono abedani reality. Ahitino. Now, uti any complainer or say I'm will lose interest in living with the guy to the extent that interest in having sex with the guy. It means that the tina happen. I'm interest in the marriage, you know. Or see oba na edwuma mu a see the offer ni say wakachi obi a wo angel say michi be ma na emu ma apa because if it is an issue for her alone it's no problem, but now that it has become a public notice that everybody knows say mimi chi oba na nufu do so ya can't walk now all of it enye aso na make me dey emfato. All of a sudden, what must say? Everybody will hold you according to your word. And that brings you to become a public ridicule for the whole people. It's a problem we're facing is a down for follow kind of na magi ajo magi ukruni na we dey okofane be morning nwin die ajo magi na didi agro me ka say one kwan na aka kire me say nwin die usom sa na didi agro na bread abrantie wum so drive na ntinu nie ya joma go ya dio na de na aba siketi na ate wana oh there you are mama ferry papa na ukuru na lebi aboni din say handsome me na didi no to no say me say handsome na ntinu nie. So the level of conversation e cause we adwuma mu no amo no aboto because the best environment to where a nurse and teachers, nurses, bankers because their environment is a place where they have nowhere to go. They gather touch bang na soon so baby di agro pani saloon ni nyama unte hu omo once a while omo fa ho. So because they gather and the nurses pa omo tu omo nyesi omo nyonko nurse yi so sa wade de ngu a de be konye enti sister e tie me be ma no anamon ben na wati wo ho titi mire mu ne bre na yanim ade e mani patintu awimpo a enye your friend them say last week Thursday Angel Drive no Angel morning show, the morning show anopano omde papa bi by obekan against a tear airpa omwo ho adru, which means some mire bi atwam kɔ na yanim sade wo de your friend kaka no ewo yen sa no ebusua se eye genetic wo mabusua ma wanya wo moyira wonya wo anum wanya wo anum a wonya wo ti ase kaka wo ti ase ni nyina enti di akoba ni se obi hia obi ti se benduka no person ne wo a eso hu se dache ne ba beti beba omo ba ni ti be pa na so mo kuku benya nwi two things wo se kuku no nwi ni nyina kopie ni kuku so ene ne nsa ho eti on hwe ne se wakofa ba enkoyi obese ojai. Let's take an initiative to help the man cover what or no friend say public shame say oye ne the type aye yi na e be trouble se yetumi ye bi eye permanent e be 15 years e be 20 years the eye say e be to into your scalp you call into your scalp and even pick the hair out yetumi scrape ni a pick hair na fi etina say it has gotten to that level of surgery. Wow. Yetumi ko e ma ye pick ni pie cosmetic surgery ni bi enya 20 new for pen cosmetic surgery enya no ene ho ne pe ene so I want to twi ni nyi ba yo anim nare so it's there. There's another way of doing an implant eno no emfifi by a build ase ne ma ne unwi ti say wa wunwi a wa keep na say on unity da design e bo ho saa na de wo mu an say emfu what me come team shi o say na den na efu de ko ti shi obi ani bi da say oh wa dem dey anati team shape so wa dem shape. So I mean there's an option that the two of them should discuss. Now omo discuss here ene de no kuredie ebeba ni akoye ni na counsellor say odo ya tikoi the more discussion betumi asi the more do bia be man ya stubborn hwe oba bia ntie me never use anything that is weak in the life of any man to hit him down. Don't hit a man from what is weak in his life.
Okay.
Even if that's your worry. Mr. Ansam, there is a role of being a wife, marrying to a man, and a role of being a wife, marrying to a husband. It's not the same.
Yeah, two different.
You can be a wife married to a man, and also be a wife married to a husband. So relating to a husband is different from relating to a man. And anytime you are addressing a husband, your consciousness of being a wife, Eba, so you win more than addressing a husband as a man. What do I say? And majority of our ladies, especially those who have struggled to make it in life, they hardly address husbands. They don't. They address men, even though you are married to them.
Why?
Because they think you can only hear them as a man.
Not a husband.
They feel belittled addressing you as a wife. So asem si abano no be din komo a ohianyan sem odu no ne we din komo as a wife seeing a husband not going to tell the man, I've regretted marrying you, because for me in my heart, one of the things I hated in my life, that is why when Kojo came, I allowed him to go. When Hassan came, I allowed him to go. Even Kofi Wusu, whose father was the MP, and he had everything more than you, I allowed him to go. Hey, Kwabna not your fee US buyer or beg Krom Hanubo Sis Mame Atakwame Dino. Ye call anymore. Me share no masuna mijano. Giving your husband this rundown because he has become what you don't want becomes hitting a man at a hurting place. I didn't know you. I didn't know. My dream ban super say to go back buy a data ni jaya and none in the mumma epa. Meaning, yet ye would do me. They be our Jimmy home. Media minim so time is a go to the barber shop. Here is bushy. Okay. And I'm a car, I'm Sakura. As a mimini makum sema mumapa. Eti Sakura and your design, Bamba Pamana penalty. And I'm constantly they be said the way you do your hair, I don't like it. I like small hair. And make Jen Findiano. Na hane ko. And I didn't so a qua ne ko. This is Miss Grovos cha mishi. It is a mitine ko. Mi papa o kakra. Benye mitina mishe.
But they go.
Go am I.
Super. But that's be a bit
left and right now. And Pastor Katreba.
That be any
Pastor
design.
Hey, Daddy. Hey, any at what I was Hey, short.
Me hunu mo wi. Papa mo apa. Me papa mo apa. Enti enya me hunu story na mbisa me yere say ayembia is it any of a desire or delicacy to live with a man who is bald headed? Na my wife say no be man mo apa no opepa. So you see that? Not just say me yere ni meti na nwi na o meti so no chi. No so so be kan.
This is what can be Sakura.
Me mbodam. I say me Sakura ni me nko. Miti efe enti me Sakura agrofo ma me din Musa. Dia be kanu ntia se. Papa bi ewu e wa so na me ko school na do stand na ma me na yimiti. Me ko school a e na me ko yimiti boys ni yiti na. Na stand na fina Mr. T aba. And your boy ne opoku owura me ha nyina na odia wiki to adu a. Enti na me ti ola me hwe me ronum. Abi that's about 87.
Okay.
87 no asam na me kan yo. Na ma me da yimiti. Ye ko school na boys ni e de call obi ayi ni de. Me hwe me na me say my mother will kill me. Man come and father mother will kill me na kwa say oh then let's remove all. Any a wide nyina go for. Me ko do fie na ma me de me samba University of Ghana campus. Na ma me e be jam ho say abrante no yi mi no. On fantastic. Any jam wo mu fie ho. Na le papa lecturer anti omo campus. Na me sem ko University of Ghana primary school. Anti me papa no be to fie. What are you doing here, young man? What is wrong with you? What's your name? Me bo me dey you why? Are you a Muslim? Esa me Sakura. Me ka say we na me say please opoku barb my hair. Which opoku? My son, did he tell you he's a baba?
What do I?
Papa no boom me with you no so am go mam no osaka se yam boom na me agwala body. Say me di me tia bro poku. Me be do school the next Monday me buy a headmaster Fred. Lutterodt, are you sick? Because your time no. Yeah, we don't tell me a number. 14 days, 2 weeks punishment. I was school for going Sakura. Kwesi ada mama de me kwa so no upon political suite mama ahye. Papa bi ofia bruche buy aso na esi ekoni fia kodidi. Mama adanfo. Ye do wa osi wa kega. Zo kachi abinchi. When you brother baby na mama say gwan bi nu eni me ba be no say hey me na je solu no. My feeling for Sakura has become a quiet thing for me. And me hwe me ti o say mark say bu o ti say me bi ti ade pa ko ni bi buy na me pe hana atomu no eti me fatata blade ene afi ena me ye me design e wo fie me nim de buy na afi no go straight.
Wow.
Ena me paint how mark is there.
Okay.
Eti me yi me ti Sakura mark ni pie. The ambassador me can say abawe insurance say there's help for the husband.
Okay.
But the way to approach the husband
But I don't to do.
no, it's not about Sikano.
No.
If this will keep your home, let's go. Better still, we can still talk the girl out to understand. Say, this is me.
Okay.
If you can't, go to your family house and let me find myself somewhere, because what you don't like is difficult for you to live with.
Okay.
So on Pemwa, either going for the hair, buying a wig for the man, or not a wig, a man, no a share. Now on Kai said, Niku ni share wig, don't be one officer. Hey, who couldn't see any Nina baby on Sano? Wow, then am I? Hey, Chilame, me papa, it's wapa. 0277 609 6 of Omiya counseling, post-marital counseling.
That's right.
Obia asembia wo kunu na no mbon ni moti mu bon na yasi mi obi mpeso o shebi ama why basa wo relationship no 0277 609 644 bra niamboa na mema wade ni ngu. I don't think somebody can force you to stay in such a marriage.
Okay.
You still have the right to leave the marriage if this is really causing you a lot of harm.
Fantastic. Counsellor Lutterodt and I'm telling Kano. Jumadia you know ya see one more day. There is some news, April Sabre or Angel 102.9 FM. It is 30 minutes after 5. Yeah, quite dear. One week I say one air, but I'm not much now. Coffee chairman at Nasty. I was for a no, definitely. Come on.
All right, it's a journey of a lifetime, and there are too many things on the way as we are journeying out. Thank you. So it's a journey of a lifetime. There are too many things that we meet, and one of the things that we have met is this wonderful times that we have come across. So it's very important for what really occurred and what really came up. The bald-headed man is what a lady is fighting away. I don't know, but Benuka is here. Benuka, what's up there? Pack again,
yeah, no, on Piscano, and boy, name Koteki, no queer transplant, man.
Come to me, picking in me.
Transplant, man.
Oh, man.
Now, we are away. Let me say, what's your maybe I be with you.
What do you going to do?
I don't say, Benuka, move to us, or maybe a bar.
So, I mean, there's a way out. There's a way, but look, people believe that when you have it, it means you don't have hair.
No.
Benuka is very hairy.
You want to see my chest?
See him. You saw it. Benuka, I have a small issue I want to discuss, and I want your genuine opinion. So, listeners, whilst we are speaking about this issue, I just encountered a problem. I'm thinking of not talking about it, but I'm tempted to say it. because all of you, some have asked me the whole of this week. So I don't have any issue. I keep saying on radio about myself and Kofi Adoma. There's no problem. It was just about the issue of the birthday that he came to surprise and the things he said. And I said that what he said to me was unnecessary. And from that day, about a year and more now, when I call him, he doesn't pick. When I meet him, he works for me. He won't mind me. When I send him a message, even where there are business deals we are doing together, he shuts the door. His channel, he doesn't want to do anything with me. And I didn't know this was the issue until I met him at an event, talking to him, and he was busy. So the guy said, I have offended him because I said what he did, and I don't want to go back to the story, was unnecessary. And I remember when I came back to Angel here on our show, you asked, it was a review. And I said, for me, what he did was seriously unnecessary because all the narration you did, especially when you didn't even want people to know the woman and you didn't pick up her face, it means that you want to hide a wife of yours. It's your choice to change a woman you don't like. Fast forward, Kofi Adoma till now doesn't talk to me. I've been to his office because I wanted to understand why we are not talking. Today, if you go on social media, we all hear that Kofi Adoma is back for the 3-7. So we all write and we type, welcome, congratulations. Lucky enough, before I came up, he drove down. So I saw that he has come with a driver. So I just went to him beside his car. To tell you all the truth, for more than 10 minutes, he has rolled the glass, I knocked the glass, he didn't like it. I stood there for 10 minutes. Somebody called me yesterday and said, we are being women. What is happening between me and Kofi Adoma that we are not talking? Because if you can be in a counsellor, I mean, we went to US together. We ran a lot of events together in the place. We are together. I mean, his channel and everything. But before climbing up right now, what he just did, right now, before I came up to the show, he just walked up to the studio. Regularly, he would walk into the place whilst it's running live. But as long as I was in there, he didn't walk in. The court of public opinion at times are very important. I mean, it's just on a record. Because even before Kofi came, myself and one of his bosses were discussing, I see a issue with the councillor, issue with Chedi. I mean, this guy is my witness. He saw me standing beside the car. I stood beside the car for a longer time. He didn't know why I was standing there, but he didn't mind me, and then he didn't roll the glass and I left. But this is my decision. I will force Kofi Adoma to talk to me and die.
I agree.
If it's a chiwadie or something that he has said he will never do, he will do and die. Because I have done too much recommendation. Because I know he's not a bad person. And he might have done the same for me. So I don't know why this should happen. Just now before I came up to do or address this story. I'm very patient. And nobody can change my level of patience to an impatient person. I know the gravity and how far I can go. And I tell you, I can go beyond this. I can drive to Kofi Adoma's house and be at the gate until he talks to me. So that was what I was sharing with you. I wanted it to be on record. It just happened today. And it will be kept for me on record. So those of you who are asking, then we have no quarrel. We've not fought before. There's no fight between the two of us. We have not thought of fighting, and I don't know what will bring the two of us to the fight. Kofori, almost everybody around us knows that the two of us are two parties. The only thing I know we don't do together is we don't we don't love one woman together. We are together. And at this event or at this juncture, it is not time for us to wash anybody's dirty linen out there, if there is one. But I didn't understand why Kofi, of what people, was stood beside his car, and my time was up for me to come up as I speak to the studios. And so I left him. That is an incident report I wanted to give you before I go into the nitty-gritty of these particular. So the young man is making it clean. The young man is making it simple, and the young man is making it stand properly for all of us. What is it? The story of a young man who is losing the hair, and the story of a dear wife who is facing a challenge with a husband whose hair is an admiration for her. So at the end of the day, it's a very simple story. Like Clarice said earlier, I would buy a wig. Buy a wig. Let me read more comments here. So the certified side chick is on standby. Welcome, certified side chick. And lucky for us, Thursday coming, we have a birthday celebration on Monday. One of the sweet girls I met when I went to the United States of America. A very sweet, small girl, very intelligent, smart, who can remember everything. One of the things I know when I go, she will not forgive me is I told her I'm going to buy chocolate for her and I'll be back. And I'm in Ghana. Thursday happens to be her birthday, and we'll celebrate delivery day for the mother, because I celebrate the delivery day for mothers when we are remembering the day that they went through labor. Now, she didn't see her father-in-law's head before agreeing to marry the guy. Clarice says, the lady could have watched the father-in-law. Yes, me, if you see my father is bald in a certain way from the forehead level. And it's a sign from my grandfather's side who has the same thing. So my son has it. So if you walk into my family, the design is there. We have a little one going back. So definitely it will come. Then I have Adjoa saying, Counsellor Lutterodt, keep working hard. I love your content. Thank you very much. Then Clarice saying, meaning she got married at 22. She wasn't ready for marriage. Yes, Clarice. Nurses. I mean, this is something we should know. Nurses, in Ghana specifically, our nurses hit earlier stages of marriage. Nurses and teachers. Regularly, 22, 23, they are out with their diploma and they have flats to live in. Some of them are fortunate to even have back pay that can take care of themselves. So if a nurse will get married those times, they were doing rat racing with marriage. 23, 22, a nurse is married. And by 32, 35, they want to live the marriage. Teachers and nurses. So at 22 years, what do you know about marriage? But she entered into the marriage because she wanted to get married, because it would be a sign. And maybe by that time, she's gotten a wrong preaching from the church she might be belonging to, that one of the best ways of avoiding fornication is to get married. It's not true. It's not true though. Because fornication is committed when you are single. You can't fornicate when you marry. Married people commit adultery. Unmarried people commit fornication. So the church can tell you that for you to stop these acts of fornicating, the best you can do for yourself is rather make sure that you find somebody to marry you. So regularly, whether the person is your choice or not, once you feel you are okay, you have full work to do, you are a full-blown nurse with a back pay, there's nothing wrong in getting married. I would never recommend anybody to rush into marriage, because when you go into marriage early, you leave early. And that is on record. It is on record. Seriously speaking, it is on record. So I believe that one of the things that this young one have faced and is facing and will continue to face is the wife has lost interest in the marriage. Honestly speaking, I beg to say that this lady's conversation of the hair causing her to lose interest may not be true 6 years down the line after marriage. There might be more to this. There might be more to this. This is not to say that her story is a lie. This is not to say that this is a concocted story by her. This is to bring to the table that if there is more things that she's getting in this marriage, the boldness of the husband will not be a thing that must worry her so much. The boldness of the hair of the man that has become a conversation in her workplace should really not be reasons why she wants to walk out of the marriage, especially as a medical person who has a medical background, who knows how far technology has brought us and what technology can do. Oh my God, what is happening? Do you understand what I'm saying? So I think that she has more to this story. And her more to this story is that she's not ready for the man because she's not getting much from what she wants. The other digression to this story, as I read it, Constance Sari says, "Good evening, counselor. Hope all is well." Hope all is well, my dear. Wisdom speaks. God bless you, counselor. Thank you, Constance. And Pretty says, "LOL, laugh out loud because certified side chick is around." I'm saying that there's more to what the girl is talking about. There's more to the request the lady is making, that she needs an advice or she wants to leave the marriage. I won't stop her from leaving the marriage if that is what she wants. I won't stop her from leaving the marriage if that's what she wants. But she should reconsider it again by first going for post-marital counseling. Seek for counseling so that the clarity will come on this issue, so that you understand what is happening. And let's see if you can render help. I hope by virtue of this hair issue, she has not disrespected the husband in the way we talk. Now let me caution all of you. Every wife must learn how to deal with the husband. Remember, everywhere the two of you are and you are married, never refer to your husband as a man, but make sure you always deal with him as a husband. Anytime you address your husband because there's conflict as a man, you lose him. The reason why I'm saying this is that we can have groups of people, friends of friends around, and they will address your husband as a friend, as a man. You should be the only person that can address your husband as a wife, even in a group. But if you find yourself in a group setting and you are still addressing your husband as a man, just like your colleagues, just like your friends, just like the other people, I tell you, you will lose him. You will lose him. And regularly, when we tell people you lose your husband, some people will want to lose him because, after all, I don't even know what I'm getting out of him. So when I lose him, what do I get? I understand what I'm saying? Yeah, there are people that they have nothing in the marriage they find themselves in. So for them, losing the husband is nothing. And there are others too who would not want to lose their husband because they are getting a lot from the husband. Let me encourage you that this business of marriage is something that you can work out and you will never find the equation. It's something that you can struggle with and you will never find the answer. However, one of the good things that you should learn and know is that life is bigger than marriage. Life is bigger than marriage. Life is bigger than marriage. This life we are living is bigger than marriage. So once life is bigger than marriage, don't allow marriage to overtake your life. Love yourself so you can love other people. Know what respect to a husband is as compared to respect to a boss. Because I believe that this bald-headed husband who has now created a laughing stock for the wife in the hospital environment, if they live in the flat of the wife, then the story will be worse. Why will it be worse? Because once we are all nurses in nurses' flats, and I live there with friends, the bald-headed man will constantly be around and people will take house matter to work. And the lady might have expressed this concern to all the friends. I hate bald-headed men. And here comes the husband becoming bald-headed or has become bald-headed. Seek for help. It's a clinical genetic effect. It's a genetic thing that 95% of people don't get it by just virtue of sickness, or by virtue of the generation that they come from and the families that they are coming from. So girl, I believe that you seek for help. But I want to caution the rest of you that let's learn how to talk to our husbands. God bless you, counselor. This generation, only 1% will understand you. Well said, counselor. Thank you so much, counselor. The most important thing that you don't know is that many people are married, but they don't understand marriage. And I think in the month of June, I have too much to do to discuss much about being a wife and being a husband. We have to learn how to talk. Bible says, wife, submit yourself to your own husband as reference to God, as the head. So it is automatic that when you allow a small boy to marry you, you have contracted a small boy headship. And when people are leading you, if they want to arrive at their destination safe, sound, and better, you don't look back. Anytime you look back and moving ahead, sympathy, empathy, pitiness will cause you to be stagnant. You just become a pillar of salt. So we don't look back. We like forging ahead because we know where we are taking the family. Mistakes are bound to happen when we are taking the family. And learn how to talk with a bald-headed man who you want to even attempt any medicine for the hair to grow. There are men that it is no fault of theirs by virtue of the family they belong to. They don't want to lose their hair, but they are losing it. So if your wife will give you such pressure that I hate a man with no hair, you can commit suicide. But there's too much pain, too much suicide mentality that is occurring around us. And I think that it's hard time we all rise up. Rise above the nonsense and learn how to talk to each other. Thank you all very much. Let me say a big thank you for coming on my show today. Clarice, my side chick, certified. Thank you for your support. Constance, thank you for your support. Pretty, thank you for your support. And the rest of you who I didn't see today, thank you for your support as well. Wajwa, thank you for coming. If you didn't come, I could have been doing my life with you. But the fact that you came and even shared gave me the opportunity to have such numbers. We will get there. Heaven knows how to get there. I love you all. If you have any challenge and you want me to assist you, 0277609644. 0277609644 is the number. Tonga Tali Ginseng capsules, Tonga Tali Ginseng coffee, Tonga Tali the pink one, Nuzuri, and then Tonga Tali the green tea Order yours now in all supermarkets, in all pharmacy shops. Call me direct and let me send yours to you in America on 0277 609 644. Ginger honey chips. This time we find ourselves, ginger honey chips is giving you free vouchers. That stomach ache, chew ginger honey chips. That cough, that erectile dysfunction, you don't know what is happening to you because of stress. Ginger honey chips. The cough and cold, no medicine is working on it. Ginger honey chips. Ladies and gentlemen, order yours now by sending a text to us in America, 862-215-2007. 862-215-2007. I'm grateful you came. I love you all. But remember, God loves you more. Good night. God willing, I'll have opportunity again to come your way. Bye.
Madam Nasa Semina Mekoshe. Madam Nasa Semina Mereshe, Salinko video. I'm sure some subscribing and like it to channel. Set a video be a yet better one. What's my shoe? How do you feel yourself in use? Madam Nasa.